Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is that time of week where I come on here. I shuffle some oracle cards. You choose a number 1, 2, or 3, and we see what your midweek messages are. This week, I am using the deck Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. I haven't used this deck in a while. It is definitely a very pretty deck. It's a very simple deck. But the messages as you sort of dive into each card can be quite profound. So let's get to it. Put your comments below, click like, engage. I love interacting with you guys. And let's see what is in store. So if you chose number 1, this is a very interesting card. You got autumnal equinox, which is all about release. Now, I really like this card because it does sort of match up with the spring season that we're coming into, right? What can we release that no longer serves us? Is it a situation? Is it a relationship? Is it material belongings or collections that we just need to sort of purge? I love fall. It is seriously one of my favorite times of year because Mother Nature shows us how magical and beautiful and spectacular she can be as she gets ready to go to sleep for the winter. And so this is also a reminder of shine those beautiful colors, shine who you are, right? Open the doors, open the windows, let all of the stagnant energy out so that it can be replaced with new beginnings, new spring, and just new energy. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 1. If you chose number 2, this is a very interesting card as well. You got iceberg, which is submerged. Now, one of the things that is really coming first to my mind and that spirit sort of chattering about in my ear is, with the iceberg, we only really ever see what's at the top. There's only maybe a tiny piece of it. There's like 2, 3, how many thousands of feet into the ocean is the rest of the iceberg. And so what spirit's bringing forward and saying to me, you only know a little bit of the situation right now. Okay. So they really want to remind you to just sort of hold off on casting any judgment, hold off of reacting until you can understand the whole story from a 360-degree perspective, right? Even if you're looking at it from sort of an aerial view, you're not seeing the full story. You're not seeing the full iceberg, right? So what is it that's submerged that you don't know about? What part of the challenge, the situation, the story, the relationship is it that you need to learn a little bit more, right? And taking a step back, becoming less emotionally involved from that particular situation so you can look at it logically, so you can learn all the nuances, the entire side of that story before you react. And if you do that, I think you're going to have a lot greater success with the situation that you're working through. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you if that's number 2. Now, number 3, you guys got fog. And it is something that's really interesting to me. So when I ask Spirit for a little bit more clarification around this, they say, maybe they're showing me like rose-colored glasses, right? What are you behind? What veil are you behind? What is clouding your vision? Or making everything seem so pretty and perfect like those rose-colored glasses, right? They're saying you're not seeing something how it is. You're not seeing something as authentically as it needs to be presented to you. So I would invite you, again, it's very similar to Iceberg's message, where take a little step back and understand the entire situation and maybe some of where the people are coming from in that particular situation. And what is the intention from where they're coming from? Is it from a truthful, authentic place? Is it from a place that maybe could do you harm? Think about it and then feel it energetically, because our feelings, our gut instincts are rarely wrong if we listen to that intuition. So observe the situation, try to take that veil, that fog off that you've been walking through, that beautiful set of rose-colored glasses where everything looks dreamy and perfect, and see the situation as a whole. That's what spirit really wants you to sort of remember at this time with what you're going through. And then if you can see it objectively, it's going to be a lot easier to make that decision and to move forward from whatever place you're at right now. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 3. Thanks for listening, and I will see you guys all again this time next week.